I've got a backdrop and stuff. This is everything you need to know about children's picture books, and we finally get to talk about rhyming books, which are the most difficult form of picture books to write, but I also think they're the most fun. I say difficult, not because the stories are necessarily harder to create, but because rhyming books are essentially illustrated poems, which means the rules of poetry apply. And it's really easy to write subpar poetry. Add on to that the caveat that children's books are meant to be read aloud, so you need to make sure that your meter is consistent and easy to pick up and read through well the first time through. Green Eggs and Ham is a classic example. If you've never read the book before, you can still pick it up and go pretty easily without ever getting tongue-tied. The same cannot be said for Fox and Socks, but that's also the whole point of Fox and Socks. If you can pick up that book and read it through the first time without getting tongue-tied, then you're just superhuman. Green Eggs and Ham uses something called iambic tetrameter, or 4 iambs. Ta-tum, 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 ta-tum. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Now, Fox and Socks and One Fish, Two Fish use something called trochaic tetrameter. Tum, ta-tum, 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 ta. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, fox in socks in box on blocks. Both of these meters have a locomotive sound to them. They can just keep rolling forward, escalating each stanza, making them longer and more difficult, and can just go as long as you want them to, as long as you end on an even number of lines. You can see this really well in both Fox and Socks and Green Eggs and Ham because each story lends itself to needing longer and longer stanzas. Now, Dr. Seuss's bedtime stories and more vocab-heavy books like The Cat in the Hat, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and Did I Ever Tell You How Lucky You Are all use anapestic tetrameter. Ta-ta-tum, 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 ta-ta-tum. And this has a more swaying, bouncing feeling that lends itself really well to playful descriptive poetry. All the Who's down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, or even 'Twas the night before Christmas and all through the house. The takeaway here is that choosing a meter and then sticking with it is one of the most important keys to creating a really good and memorable rhyming book. There are other keys, but we're going to talk about those later.